Welcome back to another episode of Functionally Aftershock. My name is Daniel, and today we're recapping episode 3. Joining me today for the first time is our new cinematographer, Oscar Alvarez. Welcome back, Oscar! Thank you so much for being on here! If you still don't know, Oscar was our DP, our cinematographer, so we're going to start out with a cheersing to an amazing season, yes. Oscar.
Cheers!
Salud.
Season 2, salud!
Yes! Alright, so I love telling this story. So Oscar and I met many moons ago, actually during season 1 of Functional, when the first episode was released during our film festival circuit. So I love this story. We legit switched places. You were born and raised in Venice, California, right? Or
yes, I grew up in Southern California, in Inglewood and Mar Vista, West LA.
Yeah.
Venice adjacent. I went to Venice High School.
Yeah.
So yeah, we I ended up I lived in Alabama, but I also lived in Denver the last few years.
Yeah, we like the same year I moved to California, you moved to Denver.
Yes.
Where in Denver did you live?
I was in Cap Hill in Denver.
You are in Denver.
Yeah. Right, I was 2 blocks away from the Trader Joe's in Cap Hill.
Oh my god.
And Governor's Tavern.
In case anyone knows, I don't talk about it that much, but I'm from Colorado.
But Denver's beautiful.
Amazing.
We love
my family's from Northland, but I say Denver because it makes sense. But no, you legit from Denver. So we met when we first did our screening at Su Teatro, which I was a student there first. And it was really great because I got to see your short, which if in case you have, what was your short?
Broken English.
Broken English. It filmed at Venice High School.
Yes.
Yes. Me and my mom and my brother were watching it. We were in freaking tears watching this short. And then all of a sudden, season 1, episode 1 comes over. We're like, oh my god, turn it off, please. We're not recovered. So it was really great. And so we got we kind of met in passing in a way. And then we kind of just kept in communication after that. So it was great. And then we did season 2, and I was kind of ready. And then we found out that you moved back to California.
Yeah.
So it was really great. So I mean, first of all, thank you, but also why?
I'm wondering the same thing. I should have stated. No.
I know.
No. Every place is changing. Every city's changing. I love Denver. Denver is like LA's little sister, and Denver reminds me a lot of LA from 20 years ago.
Really?
And even though it's changing now, just like LA has been, and just like every place has been. And so it's just filled with natural beauty. Denver natives are so friendly, just like LA natives are very friendly. And
well, I'm the first to say the state's full. Stop moving there, fuckers. But.
Yes.
Well, let's get into this episode. So this episode 3 is an amazing episode. 1, because this is Liz's directorial debut.
Yes.
And oh my goodness, it was.
And what a debut it is.
I loved it. Me and Corey kept saying this every time, but anytime we edited an episode, this is my favorite episode. This is my favorite episode. This is my favorite episode. This is one of my favorite episodes. Out of the 14.
Yeah.
So as alguien que Latino Latinx, what is your relationship with mental health? Because I mean, it's a stigma in our community, and being queer, it just adds another layer. So, what did you see that relationship with you and Jasmine?
I saw a lot of parallels between me and Jasmine, but it's a very difficult subject, and it's an emotional subject for me because the topic of mental health in and of itself, as a being a man, you're not supposed to talk about those subjects. You're not supposed to dwell on those subjects. Luckily, things are changing, and as we see in this episode, this character, Jasmine's character is showing us an example of someone going through the steps of self-betterment, and it's very bittersweet to see because I didn't grow up in an environment where that was seen as something healthy or normal or not associated with a stigma.
See characters. Yes, to see someone that I will say I'm very proud as someone that we've established Jasmine as someone who is insecure in a way, who is very self-conscious. But like, you know, she is putting herself out there. She is jumping the rope, reading the book, sleeping, you know. But no, that's like
she's doing the work.
That's stuff that I'm like,
work.
I wouldn't do. I mean, I wasn't raised in an environment like if I need mental therapy, mental health, like that loco, like don't do that. You know, but no, it's really great, and I wanted to see that journey for her where it's like, but I also wanted to point out where it's like, what works for other people doesn't work for everyone. Like one size does not fit all.
Absolutely.
I've come from a background where I'm like, well, I do physical fitness or whatever you want to call it, not because I'm like I want to look.
It's a form of therapy.
Yeah. For me, it's my therapy, and it's great to see that. And I loved seeing it, and the way that Liz captured that as directing it, the way that you captured that, and Corey captured that, it was really amazing.
Liz, you know, I think you get to see Liz's range here. She's an excellent actress, and I just so viewers know, I just watched the episode and I'm still in awe of it. I'm still emotionally shocked, so the words don't come easy. I'm still processing it because this is exactly why I set out to become a filmmaker.
Now, this episode we do introduce a new character. We see Rufino, which is Jasmine's dad.
Yes.
Which, I mean, in my sense, I wrote Rufino as another father figure that I think, like, all of us, if we're Latinos, we've had in our life at one point, where it's a very hard relationship. We know they mean well, but sometimes it comes off the wrong way.
The heart came through in Rufino's performance as well. Another great actor. He reminded me a lot of my childhood experiences and childhood interactions with my dad. And it's, as I was watching the episode, I thought that his interactions were very transactional with his daughter. They were very, you know, I'm providing for you, I'm doing this. And that's the way that generation was shown to express love. And it's not necessarily a bad thing from their perspective. I'm feeling so much right now because I haven't seen characters like this on screen ever, and it's reflecting back to me a lot of my childhood, a lot of my upbringing, and to see it portrayed by people that I was behind the camera for is a little crazy. Sorry.
No, you're great.
I apologize.
And I've had this.
I'm a little speechless at the moment.
I've had this conversation with him too, where it's like.
He's a great actor.
We're in episode 3. There's gonna be scenes that are gonna coming up that I'm like, not a good. Well, maybe it'll be trigger warning, but like, I mean, it's like, unless you were raised by this machismo,
you wouldn't understand.
In a way, you wouldn't understand where, But well, with that said, this was an amazing episode, and I just wanted to let you know that like we are in for this is episode 3, so we're in for a ride.
Yes, we are.
So thank you again from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this, from a fellow Denverite, Coloradian, Michoacanian.
Yes, right.
Thank you so much.
Ethan Logan.
Hello. But thank you so much. It was such an honor to partner with someone.
Was mine.
To see someone of like color, because like yo también soy morena, like you don't really see a lot of people in this industry.
You don't see too many producers like you, so congrats. And keep doing it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Well, on that, thank y'all so much for joining us for another episode of The After Shot. We will see you all next week, and cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our family.
Scene 3.5, take 2. Go again. Can you come on this side? Because that's too like straight on. Okay, still rolling. Cut. Cut. You are lucky.